My name is Michel Alexiev, and today I would like to talk a little bit about forgiveness. What is forgiveness, and what can it do for you actually to be forgiving? And I'd like to share with you a little bit, a brief story of what happened to me, and how I learned to live, how I learned to forgive, and in that process, how I also learned the power of forgiveness, because forgiveness is it's a very, very strong thing that you can do to forgive somebody else or even forgive yourself. Forgive yourself is maybe even stronger. So I had an accident many years ago. I was hit by a car, by a drunk driver, and I was walking and boom, he hit me. And I lost my leg in that accident, and I lost my left leg above the knee, and so it threw my life pretty much around. Yeah, but I had to accept it. I had to accept the fact that this happened to me, and I had to move on with my life. And in that process, this guy, he was from Sweden, and it happened in Spain. I was living in Spain at the time, and the guy just, got free on bail and whew, left. Can't really blame him. Maybe I would have done the same, but nonetheless, he left. And then I remember that I was in the hospital, and they had taken off my leg, and my father was a Bulgarian. I have a Bulgarian father, and Bulgarians are pretty temperamental. They're very kind, but they don't like to be messed around with. So he came together with my brother. He came to my bed, and he grabbed my hand and he said, "Michel, we know where this person is, and you just need to nod. You just need to nod like this, my friend, and we will go, and we will take care of him." My reaction was like, "Please, don't you ever think about that. Don't you ever do this, because I have forgiven him. I have forgiven him right away. Right away after the accident, I forgave him, and I didn't even do it for him. I did it for myself, because by forgiving him, I released anger, I released resentment, and I just cleaned up all that in my own system, in order so that I could focus on myself, make space for the power that I needed to get control of my life again, to build up my life again after a heavy accident and losing a leg. And it made me also not think of the past anymore. It made me be in the present and take control of my life now, and not be resentful of what somebody else did. He probably didn't do it on purpose. He was stupid, but nonetheless, I forgave him. And I also forgave myself for being in that place, on that particular spot, and for all the other things that I have done in my life that I was maybe not proud of, but I forgave myself. I accepted. And by doing so, by doing that process of forgiveness, of forgiving somebody else and forgiving myself, I cleared up. I cleared up my system, and I was open to live for myself. And that was very strong, because living without living with being angry with somebody or at somebody, or living with resentment, things like that, they are very low frequency feelings, and they hold you back. They don't really serve you. I mean, they're just make you angry, but they don't make you happy. They don't let you progress in life. And so by forgiveness of the other, but also very importantly, forgiveness of yourself for everything that you have done, to let that go gives you the power to move on. So forgiving people for what they did to you, even if it's the worst things that they did, is very powerful.